Hey, everybody. Hope all is well. Well. You know the saying here on the channel. Dusties bring drama. Dusties bring trauma. The financial implication is simply too much dust in the nation. Yep, too much dust in the nation. Let's check out this video. And I know how the mammies operate. If it's not, oh, not my son, not Cletus, it's also Becky. Well, it wasn't my son. He would never do that. As he came home with a gun and blood on his clothes. Yeah. Or it could be, oh, mijo, what are you doing, mijo? These mothers, these mammies be in denial. Okay? It's time to face reality. It really is. Because it ain't never my son. Well, it's somebody's son. Here's a good example of the financial implications that Dusties bring to the nation. Check this out. This restaurant loses their lease. Here, it's terminated. Thanks to the Dusties shooting in the streets. Fair use.
Breaking news right now, an Atlanta restaurant is being shut down after this shooting caught on camera. You can see somebody opening fire as crowds of people run for cover at Loca Luna near Piedmont Park.
CBS 46's Adam Murphy joins us live tonight with new details from in and around that area, and the landlord just telling us tonight that this is it for Loca Luna.
That's correct, Tracy. The landlord, Halpern Enterprises, just sent a statement out moments ago saying that effective immediately, the lease for Loca Luna has been terminated. They said the safety and well-being of their patrons and tenants is their top priority. You can see and hear the sheer terror.
Get down!
This social media video captures the moment when people scramble for cover during a shooting outside Loca Luna in Midtown Atlanta.
This is my first time I saw something like that in here.
Evelyn Salmeron expressed deep concern after learning about the incident. She's a nanny who cares for children that attend this preschool next to the restaurant.
This is the area that where the kids, little kids, coming. So we coming to drop it off and then pick it up their kids. So that's kind of scary. It's very scared.
Police continue to investigate the incident. They say an argument broke out in the parking lot of the restaurant Sunday night on Amsterdam Avenue, then quickly escalated to gunfire.
If I was a parent, I'd probably be a lot more worried.
Luke Geckler works at one of the neighboring businesses and is bothered by what happened.
If the police are responding quickly and doing their job, then that's all you can ask for.
It's the second time in 3 months that there has been a shooting outside Loca Luna. In October, a man was shot and killed in the parking lot following a fight. The surge in crime prompted a popular East Atlanta coffee shop, Hodgepodge, to close their doors until the issue is addressed. The owners said their business was robbed at gunpoint in broad daylight last week.
This is pretty much heart of Piedmont Park, so, bad things can happen in the city, but, this area also brings a lot of joy to people. So, like I said, I try not to focus on it. I try not to get scared by it.
Now, according to the police investigation, back out here live at Loca Luna, one man was injured in the shooting out here. He has not been identified at the moment. I'm told he was shot in the leg and is currently in stable condition. No word of any arrests, but again, effective immediately, Loca Luna's lease has been terminated by the landlord because he said safety in this area for other businesses and patrons is a top priority.
Because they care about their people and the community. Wow. I'll say it again for the Dusties in the back. Dusties bring drama. They bring a lot of trauma. The financial implications is too much dust in the nation. Lease terminated effective immediately. Wow, looks like that business is over. Or they can go start someplace else. A lot of people are still just trying to recoup from the pandemic. Just start someplace else. It's not like you just go and pick up a lease today. You got to move all those things out and move them to where? Start someplace else. Rents are increasing. Do you have the money to start someplace else? Until then, what do the workers do? I guess get unemployment. Then the other place shuts down. This is the effect that dusty, poverty behavior has on a community. And you wonder why? Because they're in the hood, in the neighborhood, up to no good. This is what happens. No one needs to have a whole lot of empty businesses. So this business has to go by effective immediately. They didn't say next year, in the next 30 days, get your stuff and hit the bricks. Those people out of a job. Business owner, move all this stuff out. Are you the restaurant equipment, the food, the refrigeration? Where are they gonna keep these freezers at? These are different things a lot of people don't seem to understand in business. A W-2 mind is different than an entrepreneurial mind. Way different. A W-2 mindset and an entrepreneurial mindset is totally different. Move all this stuff where? Where you gonna move all this food where? Take the food home. A restaurant can easily have $20,000, $30,000 more just in meat alone. You think your mama's freezer gonna hold all that? Lease has been terminated. So restaurant owner, your money making skills are over that. They still have bills too, you know. Hope it doesn't for the future location, if there is one. Insurability might be an issue. What happened to the last one? So the restaurant owner, you're going to suffer financially, and so are the workers. And then not just that shop, don't forget. They also had another store that just closed down. That's next to a preschool. So they give a darn. They're not going to have all this anywhere. I don't know how they can necessarily relate it to this well, I guess the shooting's happening on their end. But don't forget, here's another business right here. Hodgepodge. They've closed down too. Being robbed. Shut down. Gee, what's the video I just did? That's why they want to de-ninjarize. This is a perfect example. De-ninjarize. Get them all out. Sanitize. Then gentrify. And what if this starts to catch on? Then you look up every time in the BC, all you can get is some kind of a liquor store and a barbecue joint. You wonder why. Why we don't have no Starbucks? Hey, that's doing that because we black. A lot of times they're doing that because we behave like that. And not necessarily all of us, the Dusties. I keep saying, every black person doing something positive, watch the Dusties doing something negative. Well, I was doing trying to build this up. Yep. And while you were doing that, that's one you, like the video I just did on the same thing, de-ninjarize, sanitize, gentrify. While you were doing that, you're one person. You got 1,000 Dusties over there acting a darn fool. Mayhem. And the mammies is going to protect my son. I better stop to this so I don't hurt my voice. But honestly and truly, a restaurant loses its lease, not because of food poisoning, then pass the inspection. No, the dust is out here shooting in the street. Why it's got to be the A Atlanta? Loses their lease. I'm telling you, they're gonna this right here. A lot of our people don't understand. See, Dusty Dan, they're gonna handle him differently, and Mihu, they might handle the Mihu and Dusty Dan a little bit differently. Because Tyrone is showing up a whole lot more than Dusty Dan and Miho. They're doing stuff too. You said, oh, they always showing us. Why are we always doing it though? There are no actors here. So we like to always deflect. And that's how crap get out of hand. All this having all these kids, but these old poverty D and poverty picking. Girl, you got a blessing. No, it ain't no darn blessing. Raising no kids and no darn poverty. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You got a whole bunch of darn kids. From day one, you and your man couldn't afford to feed them, but you kept on breeding like a dumbass. It's a blessing. Stop the lies. That's a problem. We love a whole bunch of lies. Then the problem gets out of hand. We can't get it rectified. This is what you have right here. We're the blessing. We're the blessing. How does Mammy Biscuit serve in the community now? This right here, this is why in the BC, it's always kind of be a bootleg business, something called for entertainment. It might be something, especially when it's deep hood, something dangerous like a boom boom room. And I had to learn what that is. The boom boom room, if somebody doesn't know, it's like no, more than likely it's going to be a shooting any moment. Dusty can lose $5 and start capping because his ass is so poor and he's so ignorant. He doesn't think. But a boom boom room is like it's not like a bar. It's actually a house that the food set up. I don't even know if they have a liquor license. I think someone bringing their own liquor or they selling it without a liquor license. But a boom boom room is like, from my understanding, it's like a house, and they come in there, they have music, they dance, and liquor and gamble. So it's like an illegal bar, boom boom room. And then interaction, I wouldn't advise anybody decent to go there because a boom boom room can lead to your tomb. But I heard a young girl say that about her boyfriend. I don't mean to laugh. I said, what does he do? She's like, oh yeah, he set up a boom boom room. I said, what? I'm sorry. She said he got a boom boom room. What? What the hell is a boom boom room? I mean, I applaud the entrepreneurship, but this is a little risky. So a boom boom room is when they buy a house in the hood, and there's drinking and dancing and gambling. Again, I don't think they have a liquor license. They just sell some liquor. Okay, but a boom boom room can be very dangerous to your health. But yeah, you wonder why we can't have a hodgepodge. We got a boom boom room, and it's in a very dangerous city in the neighborhood. Okay, because it's got to be in a very hood area because no one's going to tell. So yeah, yeah, he had a boom boom room, and unfortunately, update, he's no longer with us. Yeah, so sad. So very sad. But yeah, so this here, Dusty's bring drama. They bring trauma. Good example of the financial implications of too much dust in the nation. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out, and people stay safe.